Oh, NVIDIA. All your cards belong to NBMiner.
Okay, guys, what is going on? And it's a black screen. There we go. Fixed it. Button wasn't pushed. So I woke up this morning again, just like yesterday, deja vu, thinking, just have a nice relaxing morning, get ready for a live stream, talk about what happened with NiceHash yesterday in the test. I started to see if NiceHash was, trying to scam us or not. Now, turns out NBMiner drops 100% LHR unlock. So here we are again. But this time we are going to be testing you guys know I have that garbage RTX 3060 Ti that will not break anything. In NiceHash yesterday, we were able to hit 55 mega hash. So I pulled, the server is offline right now. I pulled that out, put it on the test bench. We're utilizing HiveOS because I like HiveOS better. And I didn't plan on using NiceHash anyway, even if it was legit, because I don't like it. And yeah, good stuff. But I want to point out what I was doing. This is kind of funny. So where's NiceHash here? Before we get into this, I just want to kind of go into my rig here. I don't know if you guys caught it in this morning's video. Where's all my mining? Where's my rig names? There they are. Look at that. So look at that. This is what I named my rig. Can you guys see that? Oh, I got to go on full screen. But I named it NiceHash Scam Test. So I thought that would be kind of funny to name it that. And I was putting that up. I was doing a 3060 versus a 3060. One mining on T-Rex doing only 39 mega hash versus NiceHash's version, putting me in at like the 47 to almost 50 mega hash on the 3060. And it was bouncing back and forth quite a bit. And, I wanted to see what was making more. And I was actually slightly ahead on the 39 mega hash mining to flex pool. And then all of a sudden I found out this dropped. I shut everything off. And now, obviously I'm not even going to do that test because I don't like NiceHash to begin with. But we have NBMiner. So we're going to be looking at the 3060 first. Another thing that's kind of suspicious here is look at yesterday's hash rate. It went down. Ethereum hash rate went down yesterday. And looking at when you go into the actual NiceHash website and you go to the rentals, there's like 12 or I can't remember. There's North American. There's about 12 terahash sitting on NiceHash for ETHAsh rentals. And there's about 17 terahash. So almost a little over 30 terahash worth of hash rate hanging out on NiceHash in terms of Ethereum hash rate, that rentals that you can rent. So, we would have seen something happen here, but it went down. So that's also very fishy. Obviously, we're going to have to watch this into tomorrow to see if this spikes sometime today. But right now, I don't know. It looks weird. But we're going to look at our 3060. Here's what I got. I don't know what to start with settings. So we're currently sitting at 1500 core, 2800 memory. What do you guys want to roll with? Maybe 32? I don't know. Let's go 32 memory. We'll start with 1500 locked core, 3200 on the memory. I also have my watt meter right there. We're idling at 70 watts. The system is 22 watts. So we are going to have to remove 22 watts from any type of power that we do see. So let's just start this flight sheet. We're going to go 3060 versus NiceHash. This is no longer a test. I canceled the whole operation because it doesn't need to be, well, it might have to be done just to convince some people that NiceHash isn't a good idea. But regardless, we're using NBMiner. And we're going to start this up. We're going to jump into our root here, and we're just going to kind of watch this thing do its thing. Miner. Come on, start. Okay, sometime today it'll start. There we go. Uh-oh, did I pick the right one? Oh, no, I think I'm in T-Rex. I think I chose the wrong miner. What did I use? eth hash server flexible. Oh yeah, I'm in T-Rex. Cancel. Unset. Unset. Emergency evacuation. Emergency evacuation. That was the wrong flight sheet. LHR unlocker test. NBMiner. There we go. You know, it helps if we pick the right flight sheet. We'd be like, what's going on here? This looks weird. It's not working. The whole test is a failure. But it's not. Okay, NBMiner, it is saying 40.1, but we can see here we're at 41. Oh, there we go. 41.0 is initialized. So the first time you set this up, we showed you the link, you copied in, you run that run command. Some of you guys couldn't find the run command, so I'm just going to show you where that is right quick. So right here, you can see this, run command. It's right beside your upgrade button. You just click this, paste this in there as soon as NBMiner rolls in. I can't put the command into the chat right now because it's too many parameters. It won't work. So let's just kind of see what this is doing. Actually, let's just go back to the review here. And then now we can see this. So we're at 51 already. So we did break that 53, but let's just kind of watch this to see what it does. And the little ones in the background kind of screaming. How come I can't? There we go. There we go. Now it looks better. Let's just do its thing and see what happens. 1380, 2600. Yeah, first fail. Yeah. Oh, I don't have my fail buttons ready. I guess I should have had them ready. Try to go across it. Let's jinx it. Yeah, let's jinx it. So we're 51.45, 52. It looks like it's coming down, but it did load up fairly fast, which is good. But let's just do its thing. Like, I don't know if we have to, I don't think we have to wait for any type of real LHR unlocking to happen like we're used to waiting for. Everything's like, bam, it's there. So very cool. We didn't do the roll call yet, but we better do the good old Fudweiser. Get that out of the way. I don't know. We have way too many people to do a roll call right now. It'll take like an hour to get through everyone. So I apologize in advance. Let's just, get the stream 50. We're losing hash rate, guys. What is happening? What is going on? Let's find out. What are we sitting here on settings? Now, I imagine we could probably adjust on the fly. I'm assuming we could probably adjust on the fly. Now, there's one thing I do want to kind of point out here. Eventually, I'm pretty sure HiveOS is probably going to do a speed process on updating it. So maybe later today, sometime tomorrow, if they don't work on weekends, I don't know. We're probably going to see an update fairly fast with this. But usually we got to wait about 2 days. But I am kind of running into an issue, and that's in the form of this OCTOMINER. When I updated this the other day, it wouldn't work. I got the update. It would start mining, but I had no OCTOMINER controls at all. The fans would be blaring 100%. I go up here, it'll all be grayed out when it comes to my actual fans. Here, I'll go to full screen. So you can set your fan controls here, but it would have like 8 different fans here. The ones that were running were at 0%, but they were running 100%, but they were all in blue, almost like you're in a dev mode or something. And that happens if I upgrade past this limit. Now, if we look, there is a new stable version and everything that you should download. Whoa, it's a ways back right here. Anything past this point. So I'm assuming I probably just have to flash to the latest stable version, and it may fix this. But if I upgrade past this and try to run any of this stuff, which I will have to do to run a mixed rig, because I'm going to be running T-Rex obviously on these cards, and then on my LHR cards, I'm going to have to split it, make a dual flight sheet, and run NBMiner on only those individual LHR cards, so you can run that mixed rig. I'll do a video and everything on that, but first I got to get my OCTOMINER to work in the first place. I'm assuming it's just gonna have to need that flash job, but I don't know till I actually try it. All I know at this point in time, if I update HiveOS past the point I'm at, OCTOMINER is broken. So I just wanted to point that out right now to some of you guys out there that may have those OCTOMINER rigs. So we're sitting at 50. We're only at 50, guys. What do you figure we should do here? What should we do? Let's try something else. What are we at for power here? 150 minus 22. So we're about 138 watts right now, hanging in at the 50 mega hash mark. Let's do a refresh. And we're still going down. But remember, this is a garbage GPU. So we at least broke 53, kind of what we've seen in Nice Hash. We at least broke it, but we're going to have to try something different. We did find 1600 core, kind of poked it into it. So maybe we got to give it a shot. Rabid start off with 1350 core and 1600 memory. Power limit 165. All right, Malcolm, let's try that. Let's see if we can do this on the fly though. Let's see if we can make changes, because we're not really doing an LHR unlock, which brings us to the whole point. How did this come to be? Did NiceHash and NBMiner buy this from the hackers? Did NVIDIA slowly release this? You know, they have been in some trouble. They have to pay dues from the 2018 crypto mining thing. And now recently they're doing it again. And they're, what is it? Their sales are down. So did NVIDIA leak something to these guys under the table? We don't know what's going on. So it's really fishy how all of a sudden this stuff just came out and it's loading super fast. It's like literally no LHR unlocker going on at all. So I don't know. There's some fishy stuff going on here that we do not know what's happening in the background. But let's check it out. So you're suggesting 2600 memory. So we're going to do that. We're going to go 1350. We're going to apply. We may have to restart this miner, but we're just going to keep an eye on it and see if we perk up some hash rate or not. If we don't, we'll just give it a restart with these new settings and see what happens. Does it help if I reflash the BIOS? I've sent you a DM with my MSI 3060 Ti I have access to. Oh, Yeti. Oh, hey, what's going on, Yeti? What's going on? All right, you sent me a DM. All right, let's have a look at your DM action here. So I'm going to scroll up. Okay, there you are. I found you. Here you go, buddy. 3060 Ti MSI, same as yours. Okay, 1500, 2450, 100% fan. All right, let's do that. Let's see what happens here. So we're going to wait this go for a second, and then we're going to roll on with Yeti and see what these settings do. Do you have to restart it, or can you do it on the fly? Yeti, can you confirm that or deny it? Do we have to restart the miner? Because it's not really doing an unlock that I see. So we could probably just change settings on the fly like we do with non-LHR cards. But who knows? Maybe we have to start from scratch with this. I'm not sure. Can do it on the fly. All right. So yeah, this is just like a non-LHR card. You can just do whatever you want whenever you want and play with stuff. So that makes things cooler. Awesome. So we're going to do that. So we are coming up. We're at 51.9. We'll give it a couple more ticks. See if we can hit 52, 53 with this setting. And then we're going to jump into Yeti setting and hopefully, you know, this thing pumps out. What were you getting for hash rate, Yeti, on that with those settings? Because maybe mine's just absolute silicon lottery loser. You know, that could very well be as well. So 52.11, it's coming up. It's slowly rising. LHR who? LHR what? That world no longer exists. Yeah, there's no such thing as LHR. Like I'm assuming T-Rex is going to have this soon. We're going to see this everywhere. So we can legitly say LHR is probably no longer a thing. Like, look at our power too. It is stable. It's not jumping. There's no unlocking going on. This is legitly something's going on within these miners that legitly unlocks everything. So that's crazy. Absolutely crazy. Obviously, we got to test shares. Some of you guys are saying that you're actually sending more shares than non-LHRs. Remember, it's kind of hard unless you stop and start it or let it run over time, because you can restart on any GPU and, you know, the first 3 minutes you could send 10 shares. The first 3 minutes you could send 2 shares. It's always random and pretty much a luck based of when you send that share in. So you're just throwing it on, watching it for 20 minutes. Every card is always going to send different shares. So over time, you really got to watch shares sent to the pool and everything to get a general idea. Obviously, it'll take at least 24 hours to a couple days to see the legitness, because as you know, pools show current hash rate and average hash rate and reported hash rate. So the reported is obviously what the miner is telling the pool. The current on the reported is what the miner is telling the pool. The current is how it's all depending on shares that you're sending. So that's why you see the fluctuations of your hash rate going up and down at current. And then your average is over the past 24 hours. Some do 6 hours, some do 12, some do 24. But based on the past 24 hours, you use that average hash rate, and that will tell you based on shares sent what you're actually hashing at. So it's going to take a couple days to see if, you know, the numbers are legit, you know, compared to the reported. But, you know, we will have that information in a couple days. We just don't know it instantly. So I want to use pointing that out to some of you newer miners out there that are unaware how that whole operation works. But we're hanging out at 52. It looks like we're stable there. So let's adjust our settings to what Yeti did tell me to do. So where's my Ordilio coming in? All right, so let's open this up. 1500, 2450. So 1500, 2450, and 100% fan. Is it because it starts to thermal throttle or something? Are we having throttling issues? We need 100% fan. Let's try it out. Let's just make sure I have my, yeah, that should take over. I'll just turn auto fan off for now. We'll just run that 100%. And then we'll just watch to see what this does. You guys didn't see any of the settings I just did because I didn't hit my button. So there's another fail on my end. But we're using 1500. I'll just run through it so you guys can all confirm everything I see here. So we're at 100 on the fans, 1500 on the core, 2450 memory. Let's see what happens. Here we go. 52.47. Did Yeti say what he was getting for a hash rate? Scrolling up. 61.33. Okay, let's hit. Hopefully I hit 61. Like I said, this GPU has been giving me trouble ever since I got it in. So we'll see what happens. 52.4. Let's go. Your core reading is weird. Yeah, it's probably not locking or something. Your miner isn't locking the core to the correct one. Look at core clock 600. Yeah, I see that it's not doing the for sure lock here. It's all over the place. Interesting. All right, let's try. We might have to do some manual stuff. What's the manual setting for that operation in the miner? Command line prompts. Treat it as, yeah, 15 offset. Lock the voltage to 770 instead of locking the core. Okay, let's just bring this up bigger. Okay, let's see here. I would say advice on verifying performance over time at the pool. However, now that NiceHash and NBMiner have 100% unlock, it would no longer make sense for any miner to cheat misreport. Yeah, at this point, it doesn't make sense to cheat, but originally we still have to look into NiceHash. But at the same time, when you're dealing with NiceHash, like, there's a lot of misinformation on how NiceHash works. A lot of people think, oh, it's just a profit switching and you get paid out the most, and you know, it's just a way to keep your profits up. That is not how NiceHash works in any way. It does not profit switch at all. It profit switch based on how much people actually pay for your hash rate. So actually, that's a good, I want to bring that out here right now because there's a lot of misinformation out there, and we kind of gotta bring that to light. But where is that now? Where is it? Kind of shows. How's NiceHash work? How's NiceHash work? Mining NiceHash seller. Is this the page? Select your hard. No. There we go. So we can look at this chart right here. I'm just going to turn my camera off for a second. So those of you guys are unfamiliar how NiceHash actually works, this is how it works. It all starts with the buyer. So you have the buyer here. This is the guy that's renting your hash rate. This is the guy, if he wants to attack a network, like we may see, depending on how many people go to NiceHash, this is the guy you got to watch out for. He is the buyer of hash power. He sends his bid into NiceHash. NiceHash then calculates all the hash power that they have, and obviously whoever gets the most, it depends on the highest bidder. That's why when there's 51% attacks, you will see your profitability probably even double than what you're normally getting. Or it can move to Ergo or whatever, and you just don't even know. But anyway, depending on what this guy wants to mine, he puts in a bid. Highest bidder obviously gets the hash rate, and they get rid of that first. From there, NiceHash sends the Bitcoin based on your hash rate and everything to the miner. This is you. This is you here getting paid from NiceHash after NiceHash got paid from the buyer. The miner, which is you, now start mining whatever algorithm, depending what you're using. If you're using quick miner, then you're only mining Ethereum. But if you're using the profit switch, or not the profit switch one, that's a faulty term with NiceHash, the switching algorithm ones where you're mining different coins, NiceHash then points your hardware to wherever this buyer wanted it. They're paying you out in the Bitcoin that this buyer paid, and NiceHash swaps you to this. It could be ETH, it could be Ravencoin, it could be Ergo, depending on what you're using. That's how it works. And everything that all you guys are mining to whatever pool this guy picks is going to his pocket. So he rents the hash rate. NiceHash tells you what to mine based on what this guy wants and pays NiceHash, and then he's getting all the funds from the mining of all you guys into his own wallet on the pool that he picks. This is how NiceHash works. It has zero profitability switching whatsoever. If it's mining Ergo, it's because this buyer wants to pay a big amount to get Ergo. If it's mining ETH, it's because the buyer paid a big amount to get ETH. Nothing to do with the current markets, prices, or whatever. It just, a lot of times it comes into play. You know, Ethereum is up, prices are going up, the buyer wants Ethereum. This is how NiceHash works. All right, so I just want to point that out to people that were unaware of the whole NiceHash thing. And this is why I highly don't recommend using NiceHash, because networks get attacked by using it depending on the hash rate on it. Anyway, let's kind of get into here and see what I got going on for hash rate. Where are we at? So we're at 52.09 still. So we got to get our core locked. It's not locking. So what do we got to do? Usually it always just works. Now it's not working. Did someone throw a command line I could copy into there? Lower your memory, and MSI does the same thing. Will not lock core unless lower memory OC. Oh, is that a thing? Okay. Maybe I got to try lower clocks then. No, maybe let's just start. Let's just try to start from scratch. Let's just unset this, reset it, and go from there. All right. Miner should be quit. What's going on? Still not taking its time. All right, scrolling back down. Where is it? LHR unlocker test engage. Let's try this again. All right, let's see what's gonna happen. Miner engage NBMiner. Here we are. There we go. 41. Yes, all looking good. 0 started. Hopefully the core locks. And then, like you said, we may have to drop the memory, but this is what setting is being used, so it should work. Core to 0, then reboot. Throw the core to 0, then reboot the rig. Okay, well, if this doesn't work, we'll try that, and then I guess we'll see what happens. But let's see what this does first. Our core is not. It's not locked at the moment. I had some problems with NBMiner. Oh, did you? Okay, I cannot get this to run in Windows. I have not tried Windows yet. I try to use HiveOS wherever I can. And, you know, that's why this is, you know, a plus in my books. Let's give it a couple ticks, see what happens here. Do its ticking thing. Let's see what's going on in the live chat while we wait. Oh, I don't have my power on. We need the power on. We got to look at our power consumption. You have used Windows? Okay, Yeti's used Windows. It'll work fine too. Just fired right up for you. 53. Oh, it's going down. And our core. Clock. 630, 675. We're still having issues. NBMiner is confirmed by Yeti that it works in Windows just fine. I will probably be using the Windows version once I get this GPU back into my workstation. So I will be using Windows at that point. Or into my server, but yeah, we're not having our core's not locking. It's not locking here. Okay. A little bit of tweaking inside the batch file to lock core clock. Yeah, in Windows you run as admin, set all your parameters there, but isn't there a parameter to lock it? NBMiner has a command. What is it? Anyone know? NBMiner doc. We might have to go into there and see. How do you think this LHR unlocker works from a technical level? Yeah, that's a good question. To me, it doesn't look like an unlocker. It's like literally wiped the unlock away. So is this a BIOS? No, it's not a BIOS. We didn't do anything with the BIOS, but I don't know. Is it a drive? I don't know yet. What do you think? How does this working? Because we didn't install any drivers like we did with version 1s of 3060s. We didn't do really anything other than use the miner. So whatever the miner can do itself is something in there. You kind of have a theory if you wish to hear it. Yeah, sure. Shoot. We'd love to hear your theory. It'd be awesome. Awesome theory. If it's long, it's probably too long to put in the chat though. If you maybe throw it in Discord and I can read it out or something, whatever your theory is, you could do it that way. I don't know. Could try to get you in the live stream or maybe live stream later or something to get your theories on it. But yeah, we'd very much be interested on your theories. The locked core clocks work the same as before. No idea why you're seeing this. Mine is running just fine. Yeah, I don't know. I like anything over 500, it should be locking that core clock, but it's not. Like, yeah, anything above 5, if it's lower than 500, is treated as a core clock offset. And where is it? Lock core clock works on GPUs since whatever family. This parameter locks core clock. Divided by 15, 900, 1035, 1200, etc. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. But who was it? Was it Cat? Someone said Magic Lucky, was it you? Someone said put it to 0 and reboot it. So maybe we need to do a reboot. So I'm just gonna apply 0 core, and then we'll just give the rig a reboot, and we'll try this again. So I'm just gonna reboot this rig right quick, and then we'll have to wait for it to come online. That's interesting. I just heard the fans ramp up as I hit the reboot button. The fan on the GPU actually wasn't spinning at 100. So there's something going on or a huge delay. But now it's rebooting, so we gotta wait. So there's nothing we can do until this thing's done rebooting. If it reboots, maybe, Hive may be having issues too. Like I did point out that everyone's trying this at the same time, remember? So servers are probably backlogged. Maybe commands aren't going through. So we could be running into some of these issues, but we'll find out. Yes, it looks like it's rebooting. So we'll just get back into our rig here. All right, so we're back in the rig already. We're rebooted. So now let's get back to the 1500 core and hopefully it locks it. I hear the fan ramping up now though. I do. There we go. Now the fan's picking up. Oh, you guys can't see that though. You can see it's turning yellow. It's not 100 yet. But let's see. Miner. All right, let's see if this does anything. I definitely hear the fan ramped up now. So we are getting 100 on the fans. You got a DM for me? All right, Yeti just sent me a DM. I just want to wait for a ticker or something here to see what happens. And we'll read out Yeti's theory on the whole city. We're at 54 now. 54. So hopefully it keeps going up, up and away. We need this to hit the moon. You know, 60 mega hash would be awesome. Right now, I'm already happy. Like I'm above 42, 43, and I'm okay with that. This is a garbage GPU. I've always had trouble with it. But if we can get better, we can get better. That's awesome. We will be trying the 3060 version 2 after we kind of come to a conclusion on this GPU. But I'm going to see what Yeti has to say. Oh, we're dropping down to 53. All right, so here's the theory. Here's Yeti's theory, everybody. Can't really see that with that screen. And you guys can't really see that with the meter on. So here's my theory. I think they are loading something into the VRAM, similar to an ETH pill, which makes a lot of sense. We thought maybe the only legit way to actually unlock this would be, you know, the form of some type of pill. And then obviously we had a whole bunch of LHR unlock scammers come out with an ETH pill, which was a scam. But, you know, that makes a lot of sense. So like a soft mod, loading something and then tricking the VBIOS to think that there's either not mining at all or even possibly just nulling all LHR values from the VBIOS on the fly. I think that probably found a small backdoor into doing this loader. Very interesting times. So that's a great theory. That makes a lot of sense. A lot of sense, you know, in terms of a pill. It's tricking the GPU that, you know, there's no memory-based mining going on here. So, yeah, you know, it very well could be. And I agree with you because I don't know myself, and that seems like the best answer anyone has ever given. So that makes sense. But yeah, this is not working. The core is still not locking. Maybe, I don't know. Let's try. You know what? We're not getting a lock core or anything. Let's just try like plus 200. Let's try a 200 on the core. We need a little more core on this. See what that does. My core doesn't want to lock. Try 0 on the core, but then we got to set a power limit. But okay, let's do 0 on the core. Let's do that before we do it 200. Go 0 on the core. Let's try and roll a power limit here of something before we explode. Actually, let's watch and see what our power goes to. Let's try 0 core, no power limit, because why not? See what happens. Try doubling the core. Looks like you're at half. 0 core isn't. I was expecting a lot more power. It didn't really. Did I apply this? Apply. Okay, now let's see. 0 core and no power limit. I was really expecting us to hit like 200 watts or something here. That's what I've been saying. This could be the worst card you could possibly buy for Silicon Lottery or anything. This is a garbage card I've had since whenever I got it. Like, that could be a very well thing. I'm assuming that's what this issue is. It's probably the worst Silicon Lottery you could possibly get. So it's bad. But it's doing a lot of things it doesn't want to do. But You know what? I'm still happy with 50, 52, 55 mega hash. I'm fine with that. That's better than 42 or 43. The power is not too bad. Let's just jump back into my original here. Let's go with that. Let's try like something crazy. 3600 on the memory. We'll bring our fans back to our normal thing unless it throttles. I don't know. 36 might crash this. That could be. But let's just see what this does. And then I'll throw in the 3060. I'm happy getting, you know, at least above 50 mega hash, but we're going to throw in the 3060 V2 and see how that does. Your NVIDIA driver Hive needs at least 5x. Yes, I'm using, where is it? I'm using 510.60.02, which I will just show you guys right here. Kind of in a better screen. So you can see it right here. NVIDIA drivers, I just disappeared. So you can see 510.60.02. Seems to be working just fine. When I did the video this morning, this is what I was using. It was working on the 3060 for that quick second. And yeah, but let's see what this is doing now. 51, we're losing it. All right, it doesn't matter. We're going to end this, unset. We're going to throw in the 3060. Take that off. I just want to kind of preset some settings here. This should work. It won't crash just off booting. Let's shut down this rig. Place it with Ventus 2X, 1450 core, 2600 memory, getting 62. Yeah, no, I believe you guys are all hitting in the 60 mega hash, but like ever since day one, we've always known, if you've been following the channel on the live streams, this GPU alone, this 3060 Ti that I personally have, is an absolute garbage GPU. It's probably the worst silicon lottery you could possibly get. But at least we're hitting, you know, mid 50s, 52 to 55. I'm okay with that coming in from 42 or 43. Like we look at past LOL miner numbers where we worked on this. Like look at this thing. 43.4, 43.11, 43.2, 42.9. These are my past things. Old 3060 numbers that we've been testing ever since first LOL miner down to 2X. We can see all our settings and efficiencies that we were trying here. So we're going to throw in the 3060 now and see what happens. So just give me a second. The rig is shut down. So I'm just going to go turn it off and swap right fast. So give me a quick minute here. And just to show you guys, this is the MSI card. Right here, this garbage thing. MSI Gaming X 2-fan edition, throwing in the garbage. No, remember I said I wanted to run this thing over with a tank. But then you guys said maybe I should probably give this to less fortunate people. And that's a better idea. But I still think the tank thing would be cool. Anyway, I'm putting the other GPU in. All right, GPU is in. It's loading up. I'll just pull my camera off and kind of show you. This is this guy right here. It's an EVGA XC, I believe. 3060 version 2. So that's what we're going to be rolling with right there. And I got that garbage one on the floor over there. Because that's all right. Dessert. Uh-oh. I'm tangled up. Tangled up. There we go. All right. Wait for this to boot up. I guess we'll just start with the standard. I just want to go into here. Where was 1552 2800? So we're going to go with 1552 2800 right off the get-go and see what we can get here. 1552 28. You know what? I think this one gets away with 3100, I think. We'll find out. Maybe it'll crash. I don't know. Let's try 3100 memory just for something to do. We all loaded up. Looks like everything is here. So, all right, let's engage this flight sheet. Do we have any guesses? What are we going to get on this 3060 V2? Hope your guesses are in because I hit the flight sheet. We're going in. Connect. Oh, we got to reconnect here. User. Miner. Engage. All right, here we go, guys. Here we go. We got 50.02. We got 50. We got 48. 50.1s, 50.25, 49. Nice, nice. Those, you know, those are nice answers. Let's see. Let's find out. I don't see any issues with the DAG loading, so the memory seems to be okay, but we may crash. I don't know. I know in T-Rex, we got the little red exclamation mark. If your memory is too high, so you got to change that before it crashes. In LOL-Miner, it says it's fixing the DAG, so we got to wait for that part. But usually you have to turn down your memory. I don't know what NBMiner does. Usually I don't really use NBMiner much, so everything looked fine. I didn't see any red flags, so our memory should be good, but we'll see. Increase core input power limit 140. So far we're sitting 144 at the wall, so we're at about 122 watts right now. Look at the stableness though, like that power is locked in. It is not jumping. Whoa, 50.6 for our first ticker. Will we hold it though? Will we hold it? 50.64. Wow, that's a nice number to see. Let's see if it can maintain that number. Let's see if it can go higher. I don't know. But yeah, we're at about 122 watts right now. 122.9. Remember, system is 22 watts. Subtract 22 off whatever we do see at the wall there. And, you know, just to put stuff into speculation, a Polaris card, a 3080, that's not Polaris, an RX 580 8GB card's about 30 mega hash at 118 watts at the wall based on a gold standard power supply. This is gold. We're at 50.7. Nice. It's going up a bit more, guys. It's going up. You see how, let's take a look what the reported wattage actually is. Refresh. We're at 116. It's fairly close. Let's double check our settings here. We're going to adjust our power supply to say 80 plus gold. Do I have that? Yeah, I have it in 80. Power supply unit percentage, 80. Shown and used specific value farm. Now we're 80 plus gold, but actually I think an 80 plus gold is like 90% at 50% of the power supply, 84 or something at in between 10 to 40%. I don't know. There's a whole bunch of numbers in there that you have to calculate. I got 80 in there. You know, obviously we could probably tweak that to get it correct. You know, that's probably the best thing to do in interest. 50.64 is where we're. Oh, you guys didn't even see anything I just showed you because I had the wrong ticker on. But we're at 50.66. Wow, nice. So we're above 50. We're legitly above 50 at about 124 watts now. So that's pretty good. 1425, 26 memory, super efficient, 0.5 mega hash to watt. Okay, let's try that. 1425. Let's wait for our ticker. Yeah, so we broke 50. Let's try that setting that you just pointed out to us. Can you guys see everything? Yes, you can. So I'm going through your setting here. Where are we at? Where's that setting? Where's that setting? Oh, 1425, 26. Okay, 1425, 2600. What do we got? Apply. It's nice that you don't have to reboot anything, restart and unlock her. Like, yes, LHR, you no longer exist. See you later. All right, let's see what happens here. Oh, my button. Don't forget the buttons. Hold on. I gotta go back just to make sure. Yes, I did hit apply. Everything looks good. All right. Is it the MSI Gaming X? The 3060 Ti was we're on the 3060 V2 now. But yes, it was the MSI Gaming X was the 3060 Ti of mine. So we're coming down to 49. We're sitting at 134. So that's about 118, 119 watts. That's pretty good. Other than what can we mine with the unlocks? Anything? So I don't know. That's a good call. Maybe we should throw this onto Ergo actually and see what we get. That's a good call. We should try Ergo and see what happens. I just want to see where this kind of hashes up. 47. We're dropping. We're dropping. I really like that. Oh, the 1552. What was our most efficient? I want to go over here and see what our most efficient setting was when we tried this earlier. Green. So we always had like, so 1350, 2700, 109. I want to try this setting and then we're going to try Ergo something because I just want to compare this because every version that we tried this setting here was pretty much the most efficient. So we're going to go 1350, 2700. Let's just check what our hash rate is currently here. So we're at 47, not too bad. Maybe we should do a hash to watt on this just so we know where we're at in terms of efficiency and stuff. So we're at 47 mega hash, let's say. And we're at 133. 133 minus 22. So we're at 111 watts right now. So 47 divided by 111. That's 0.42. Guys, that is 0.42 of a hash to watt ratio. Did I do that right? Because that is extremely good. That is really good. 0.42. That is better than... Wow, that's crazy. I think that's better than a 3060 Ti non-LHR in theory. Because what it... Oh, I got to redo this. So 61... divided, they do about 131. Oh no, a 3060 Ti non-LHR is 0.46. 131 watts at the wall for 61 megahash, 0.46. But this is very close. Wow, that's good. So this is a great efficiency. I didn't even write it down, but it's good. We know this. I should have wrote it down. But let's try the settings I wanted to just check out. So what was it? 1350. 1350, 2700. 1350, 2700. 1350, 2700. We're going to apply that. And you guys can't see that because I'm horrible. Apply. Oh, man. There goes HiveOS taking its time, trying to think, you know, be like, should I do this? Should I not do this? But it's doing it. All right. 1350, 2700. Let's get back into here and see what we get. Awesome. What was our past mega hash though? Hold on. Let's jump in here and 34.7 at 80. Oh yeah, I was bouncing around everywhere. 80 to 111 watts at the wall. On here we had it stable. It looks like 106 watts, 0.35. So 37 mega hash. We have to be above 37 mega hash here. Let's see. 46. So we are above 37 mega hash. Let's see where it kind of evens out. 127, 128. What? 128 minus 22. We're sitting at 106 watts at the wall right now. 106. 106 watts for like 45 mega hash now. Let's see. Hivon got overlooked. Let's just wait a couple more ticks to see where we're at right now. But yeah, power wise, we're definitely 128 watts, 22 watts on the system. At the wall, this GPU is currently using a full 106 watts. 45.2. Oh, we're dropping. Looks like we're dropping a bit. Let's just wait and see. Let's just see. This is looking really efficient. Like way better than initially, obviously. This unlocker here is amazing. Obviously, you know, you have your people, you have cheaper power. It doesn't matter. You're going to run this with the higher settings. You're going to run this at 50 mega hash. But if you are looking to run efficient, you know, 45 mega, looks like we're going to stall it at 45. So let's do 45 divided by 106. 45 divided by 106. That is 0.42. That's actually less than the previous setting. That's interesting. This is actually a less hash to watt ratio than the previous setting. We were getting at 47 mega hash at 111 watts. So this is no longer our most efficient setting. That's cool. Definitely got more tweaking to do since this released. Yeah. Oh, there we go. So yeah, we're stable here. Someone else had a setting they wanted to roll, and then we're going to try Ergo or something. I've sent you my overclocks for your 3060 V2. All right, Yeti, let's see what you got. 100 on the fan again. Oh yeah, we also... Okay, that's a good point. I forgot. Anyway, 1600, 2900. All right, let's do that. 1600 and 2900, courtesy of Yeti, rolling in. 1600, 2900. apply. All right, let's see what we got here. It's engaged. Bam. All right, let's see what we get. 222 viewers, 224. Be sure to hit that like button, guys. Hit that subscribe button. Thumbs up, bell notification if you're new. You know, feel free to smash that super chat to help with the Threadripper fund. We need to test some Threadrippers on this channel. Oh, craziness. All right, so what are we getting here? We're up 47.11. Looks like we're ticking away. Let it get a little more. I may have to. Yeti did have. I forgot I was going to point this out. He does have 100 fans again, and we did see in the last one that cranking up the fans. This was slightly throttling and increasing your fans to obviously get better cooling. Cool that GPU down did increase our hash rate, but it does increase your power. Fans are one of the least efficient parts of your whole GPU mining operation. Well, we're at the 50 mark. Okay, you know what? We're gonna jump up the fans. Actually, we're gonna wait to see where we kind of stable off, and then I'm gonna crank up the fans, and we're kind of getting an idea if the power jumps up too much or it doesn't jump up. We're sitting at 150, 151 right now, so that does mean let's go 151 at the spike minus 22 is 100. We're at 129 watts right now, but 50.3 mega hash. And it looks like 50.3 again. So let's just do a hash to watt ratio here then. So 151 minus 22. So 129, 50.3 divided by 129. We're at 0.389 of a hash to watt ratio. So our efficiency is down, but our mega hash is up. But let's try to increase those fans because we may be throttling a little bit. So let's just see what happens here. Let's go to fan limit 100, increase that fan up. And then I'm going to turn off auto fan so it actually ignores that and uses our manual setting. I don't hear the fans doing anything yet. Oh, I hear it cranking up now. Our power went up 3 more watts, 4 more watts because of it. So remember, we just went up like 3 or 4 watts. So 4 watts, you know, that's an extra 40 watts on a 10 rig system. Keep these little numbers in mind. You know, might not seem like much on one GPU, but you start adding up farms, you know, the power increase will add up. But let's see if we were throttling or not in this operation. The fans are cranked up. Give it some time here to cool down a little bit, and we will see if our hash rate comes up a bit. Because if it comes up, you know, a decent amount more, then it's worth using that extra power if your hash to watt ratio is within a decent range. And it doesn't, we'll let it do one more tick. It should be a little bit cooler by now, but it doesn't look like it wants to do anything for us. So we probably weren't throttling at this point in time. Is this real life? Yes, this is 100% real, happening right now, live, Mr. Blob. Blob. Did I say that right? Blob? So yes, this is real life. 50.29, 50.29. So it looks like, so we were not throttling. So I'm going to turn my fans back down because I like running around the 65% mark. So I'm going to go back to auto fans, apply, auto fan on, apply. All right, boom, down. Ultra Chrome 619. Thank you very much for the USD 10. Thank you for doing the homework. No problem whatsoever. This is fun, guys. This is fun stuff. We look at numbers, we test stuff, we do things, and hopefully you guys learn or do something with it. If not, then you guys just tell me to be quiet and I'll go away all sad. Just kidding. So what should we try now? We need another setting. I know I want to try Ergo, but now I'm kind of want to find, you know, some efficient settings here. You know, a nice, what was the one we tried earlier? That was a nice efficient setting actually. 14. I don't know. Let's see what we got. Need to throw it if there anything for 3060 Ti LHR 8 GB OC on NBMiner 41. No, I don't know. Mine is horrible. Mine is bad. Yeti had some nice settings for the 3060 Ti right here. So if you got 3060 Ti's, try 1500 on the core, 2450 memory, and you can try 100% fan, try 65 if you notice it throttling or something. Obviously, you turn your fan up, and if it's not, you can turn it back down. But try 1500 on the core, 2450 memory, and Hive OS. Divide that by 2 if you're utilizing Windows. So try that. I don't know. Try ETC. ETC should be the same. Bro, I was the one who told you the previous best efficiency. Now I'm giving you another setting for more efficiency. Oh, you gave both of those? That's awesome. That is awesome. So 1425, 2800. 1425, 2800. Let's do this again. 1425, 2800. Apply. So that you gave me both of those. That's awesome. That is awesome. Congrats. I'm going to write this down though so I don't forget it. So 1425. 1425, 2800 mem. You know what? I'm just going to put this straight into my sheet. Straight into the sheet right here. NBMiner. Let's just go. Which version is this? 41.0. Oh, learn how to spell. NBMiner 41.0. Okay, yeah. Bold, engage. So this is, what are we using for a setting? 1425, 2800. 1425, 2800. I'm going to have to go back later on after the stream and all the settings we used, re-add all the numbers to this. And that's that. Power, watts. Okay, we'll just figure that out once it comes in. Get back into here to see where we're hanging out at. So yeah, we're in the 47 range. Let's give it another ticker to see where it stalls out. But yeah, 133, 134, 134 minus our 22. So yeah, we're at 112 watts right now. 111, 112. I believe last time we were saying 111, but we did have a peak there to 134 that we see now. So we're at 112 watts at the wall. On this GPU, 47.06. So 47.06 divided by 112. Yeah, that is 0.42 of a hash to watt ratio. There was one that was 0.43. No, that was the 3060 Ti. That's right. Something like that. But yeah, so we're at 0.42 of a hash to watt ratio right now. So that's awesome. Okay, we're going to try Ergo here in a quick second to see if we get anything out of it. 4070. I just want to put my 47. Where's my hash rate right here? 47. 47. Nope. 47.02. And I can figure out the rest later. All right. So I want to try Ergo now. I don't think I have a flight sheet for Ergo at the moment. So we're going to have to set that up right quick. So let's do that. Flight sheets. HiveOS is thinking again. So Ergo, ERG, wallet. I only got the one. Pool. I don't know what my pool was always at. I'll try Nano Pool. I think that was the one. US West. Apply. Miner. Obviously, we need NBMiner. Oh, we're going to have to redo the whole command again, I think. All right. That's all right. ERG. Tester. LHR. Okay. Create flight sheet. Now I'm going to have to go. Let's see which miner it loads. We're probably going to have to do the whole trick operation again, but that's okay. Let's go to engage, start, scroll down. Where is it? There it is. Ergo. Let's see what version this is going to tell us it is. Okay, we're still at 41, so it doesn't matter. It's installed in the system. It's going to do its thing. So awesome. Let's see what we're going to get on Ergo with the settings that we just used. I want to run to what to mine and kind of see what we originally got with this. So what should a 3060 light hash rate get? So it's saying 115 mega hash at 130 watts. So if we're, 130, so 152 watts is what our watt meter will say if we're using 130 watts. Anything under 152 will be under this 130. So let's just see what kind of hash rates we get now. Engaging, waiting. 1552, 2600 mem, 49.45. I believe 1552, we were getting over 50 mega hash earlier. But let's just see what this does. 84. We may need some different settings here. I don't know. I don't know if I've ever tried Ergo on the 3060. Ergo best efficient settings is 1305, 2400 memory. Okay, interesting. Let's just see. Up, down, middle, so do its thing. 74, so it's still gotta wait. Shrivas Bihadrawai. Sorry, I totally butchered your name. But what's the mega hash with that setting? Obviously, seems like you already tried all this. Also, power limit 120. What are we at on our power limit right now? Let's just take a look on what our power is actually at. Software wise, we're only 72. Yeah, setting a power limit right now at 112 won't do anything because we're only using 72 watts in the software. We're at, what the heck? We're getting 73 mega hash, but oh, there we go. The power's picking up. We're at 100 watts right now. You can see 121, 120. We're all over the place. Why? Maybe this. Now we're at 900 watts. We're at like 70 some watts right now. Stephen Cook, mom said, brush your teeth, stinky. Happy mining. Oh, crazy, crazy. But yeah, look at that, 99 watts. So 99 minus 22, we're only at 77 watts and 72 mega hash. But now it's jumping up to 122, which is 100 watts. So it's doing some bouncing around here. Interesting. Did it crash? There hasn't been an update for a while. Maybe we crashed. It might not like Ergo. Well, we're getting a whole bunch of messages and stuff. Yeah, we're not doing too well on Ergo at the present moment. Let's try something different. Let's try 1199 mem, 2550, 110 watts. 1199 mem. 1199 2550. See what happens. I'm not even gonna set a power limit depending on what this is. Uh-oh, I thought we crashed. Okay, go back into here, see what we got going on. This less intensive. Yes, the Ergo is on a more efficient algorithm than Ethereum. This is probably one of the most efficient algorithms that you can mine with a GPU. So it'd be wicked to, to see other coins fork into whatever this algorithm is, because that'd definitely save on everybody's power bill. But yeah. Oh, we're at 93 now. It's coming up. It's coming up. Power 109. Like, this thing is not using any power. 110. We're still like 88 watts right now at the wall. 88 watts at the wall. 93 mega hash. Extremely efficient algorithm for sure. This is why if I have a choice between Ravencoin or something, and if they're fairly close in profitability or only like 20 cents difference or something, I go to Ergo, because power savings alone will make you more than mining Ravencoin, in my personal opinion. So yeah, I really like Ergo because it's such an efficient algorithm. But yeah, here we go. Let's see what we got going on. 3060, 100.5. We're slowly ticking up. So what did we do? What did we change? Was it a lower core that brought our hash rate up? Or what was our memory at? We dropped the memory and the core. 100.5. What was WhatToMine telling us? 115. We got to get more. We got to be able to beat what WhatToMine is telling us. That's always my goal. When I do GPU tests, my goal is to try to get at least the same amount or more mega hash for less power than WhatToMine says. And usually it can be done, but I don't know. We're going to find out here today on Ergo if we can do that. It looks like 100. We're stalling out at 100.5, but still 110. 110 minus our 22. Like, we're only using 88 watts for 100.5 mega hash. 88 watts. So obviously we only need an extra 15 mega hash, and we're probably going to be way below to what WhatToMine is telling us in terms of power consumption. So what should we tweak here? We need to tweak some 1305 and 2400. All right, let's try 1305. 1305, 2400 plus. So we're just going to go, oh, it's 108. Okay. 80 watt software. So let's see what we get here. 1305, 2400, engage, apply. And it's thinking again. Of course it is. Of course it's thinking. Why not? Oh, red errors. Oh, you guys can't even see that. Look, I'm getting errors. Oh, there we go. It went through. It went through. Sorry, I always forget to hit the magic button. There we go. Let's see what happens. Hopefully it went through with that error. It should have, but only time will tell. Let's just make sure. 82. Let's do a refresh. Okay, applied. So it says it applied it. Rabid, why are more people talking about the efficient ergo and the difference on cost of powering and cooling farm? More, well, when you like example Ravencoin, it's a more core intensive algorithm. It runs on Kapow. If you're unfamiliar with Kapow, it's a forked version, kind of remastered of ProgPow, and same with FearoPow made their own, which used to be a ProgPow. But they're multi-algorithm core intensive. So if you like ever mined Raptorium on a CPU, you know there's like 20 mini algorithms in there and it constantly changes. That keeps these coins ASIC resistant. So Ravencoin running Kapow does have like, I think it's only like 4 or 5, but there are different mini algorithms within Kapow. And that keeps ASICs not able to mine it. But because it's more core intensive, it takes more power to get your hash rates, and with more power comes more heat, which means you need better cooling. So you have things like ETHASH, you have Ergo, and it's like, what is it, Alkyl? I can't remember the name. Alkylist, Acolyte. You guys know what I'm talking about. The algorithm Ergo runs on. They're more of a memory intensive, not so core intensive, and they are less efficient in doing so. So you run less power. You're not using as much power at the wall, so your power bills are lower. If the coin explodes, obviously, and profitability is up, that's awesome. But comes with less power, also comes less heat coming out of your GPUs. You can run slower fans. You can, everything's just better on these less core intensive algorithms. So, and AMD doesn't really do that well on core intensive algorithms either. So it opens up the floodgates on, coins you can mine on them as well. Auto Lycos. There you go. Auto Lycos. But, whoa, I lost a bunch of hash rate with that setting. What happened? It's not working. You know what? I heard down the grapevine a while back. I don't know if this is going to work. I'm going to try zero core. Zero core, and let's just try like 30,000 memory. I don't know if it's going to do anything. For some reason, this number popped in my head from way back when on like a 3060 Ti, or maybe it was a 3080. I don't remember. Let's see if this does anything. Oh, wrong button. We'll find out. I don't know why I remember something like zero core and a whole bunch of memory. I think that was for this, but I don't know. I can't quote it. Well, let's find out what happens to a couple tickers, and then we'll try a couple more of your guys' settings. With more power comes more responsibility. Yeah, MSI, that's one. You definitely take it that route as well, for sure. We're still dropping. So the zero core doesn't want to work. Okay, so this was a fail. Wow. Maybe 12 something on the core? I can't remember what. The A2000, I can't remember what it was either. The zero core was a test on ETH and 3060 LHR v2. It jumped less than locked core clock. Is that what it was? Okay, guess that's what it was. We're at 132 watts now, so we're over. No, we're still under where we want to be. But okay, our mega hash is ticking up, but we're not where we want to be. We need to try to hit the 115 mega hash mark here. $74. Come on, do another tick. The lower the core clock, the higher the hash rate. All right, the lower the core clock. Okay, we're going to drop the... Oh, yeah, we're losing some more. All right, we're going to go to... Let's try 1200. 1200, 3000 memory, because why not? Why not? Okay, we're at 1200 core now, 3000 on the memory. Let's see what happens. Maybe we'll have to drop the memory down a little bit. Could be a thing. Sometimes lower memory is better. Not always about the memory, but usually higher memory, turns out better, but we'll see. That's interesting though. Our core clock is locking. See that? Our core clock is locking, but on that 3060 Ti, it was not locking. There's definitely something going on with that card. Okay, so what we got going on here? No, I know we're on Ergo now, and we're on a different GPU as well. But when we were on ETH with the 3060 Ti, we didn't try Ergo with the 3060 Ti. Maybe we should have, but it wasn't locking. But yes, we're on Ergo now, so it could be that. I wasn't paying attention to it when we were on ETH here, but we'll see. We'll see. But we're losing hash rate. Where were we at? Okay, so what was our setting? It was 13 something. When we were at 100. Anyone remember? I can't scroll up in this. Anyone remember what our setting was when we were at 100.5? Use 1600 core, 2600 memory, get about 120. Okay, 1600 core. All right, let's do that. 1600 core, 26 memory. So we're all right, let's try this. Engage. Do your thing. And all right, there we go. Come on, Ergo. Here we go, Ergo. Here we go. You guys gonna join in the chat or what? I'm just kidding. All right, let's just cancel that. Rewind. Ignore that whole chant I just did. I put 36. Oh, did I? Oh, I did. Well, let's see if it crashes. Let's see if it crashes. It's already on. You may as well go with it. Do you want me to do the clown voice? Which one? The scary clown voice? Okay, that's not working. So, all right, let's go less memory on this. Let's go 2600, just like we were originally supposed to do, but I decided to go with 3600 and it didn't crash, so that's good. That's a bonus. All right, so we're at 2600 now, the evil one. All right, let's see here.
Here we go, Ergo, here we go. Here we go, Ergo, here we go.
Is that the one you wanted? Oh man. Oh, craziness. Craziness. 106 watts. So we're at like 90 some watts right now. 80 some watts right now. I don't know. Something. You're gonna scare your kids. Yeah, hopefully no kids are watching this or having nightmares now. Daddy, what was that? Wow, what happened? I do not remember what we were getting our 100.5 at, but it was a good setting. We're gonna interesting. What are actual, there's presets here. Let's just have a look. What are other people using with this specific GPU? Oh, no, I don't want that. I don't want that. Let's go to this screen. I was in the right screen. Popular, Ergo. Okay. 1524. That's like the same as an Ethereum setting. Interesting. Let's just let this do one more ticker. 72. It's not working. All right, let's go to this one. Bam. Let's do what 1524 does, just because it's in the presets. Because sometimes they're good. Sometimes the presets are decent. Most of the time you got to tweak from the preset, but there have been times where the preset was the best one. I think it was Raven coin where it turned out that way. I don't remember what it was, but there was one coin where there was a really good preset setting. Let's see what this does. You're using Yeti settings on Discord for the 100 mega hash before. Oh, is that what it was? Thank you for bringing that back to my attention. Let's bring that back up. Let's go to Discord. That was the 100 mega hash one? I thought that was an ETH one, wasn't it? 71. It's not working too good either. Oh my gosh. Why? I checked now. 100 mega hash on Ergo was $11.99, $25.50. Okay, let's go back to that. Because maybe we broke our card. We may need, if this doesn't work, then that means we probably have to reset because we did something bad with all these switching. So $11.99. Thanks for going back and checking this out for us. 2550. All right, awesome. Let's go to this and see if we're back to our 105, because this almost seems like the best setting to use. But I don't know what to mind is saying 115. There's got to be something we can hit that 115 with. But who knows? Oh no, I got to hit the button. There we go. Hitting the button. YouTube, what up, man? Been a while since I've seen you here in chat. Yeah, he's there often. 3 Fox is always here. All right, we're picking up a little bit of speed, 72.7. Oh yeah, that's right. The hash rate was bouncing, or the power was bouncing around quite a bit as well at times. I gotta write down this ergo setting though, so I don't forget it for the future. Ergo 1199. And what was it? It's 2550, man. All right, I wrote that down. Oh, back to 99. Awesome. Okay, so we don't have to reset anything. Wow, I don't know why we're max. There's got to be some other settings in here to break at least 115, like what mine says. But for now, it's not looking. There we are, the 100.5. This is where we're going to stall out. I'm trying solo mining ETH with 1 gigahash. How was your experience? It took about 3.5, 4 months to hit that solo block. Also, some people were helping out. I had like an extra 500 mega hash here and there and stuff like that. So good luck. But at the same time, we got to keep in mind the difficulty bomb is also going to start coming into play, which means block times being found are going to get longer and longer. So there's going to be less blocks found per minute, which makes solo mining at this time also probably a lot harder than previously. So it's up in the air. We're still waiting for them to extend that difficulty bomb. So we'll just have to wait and see if that happens or not. Try 1626 now. Okay, 1626. Let's do that. 1600 and 2600. Apply. Engage. All right, it took it. And let's see what it does. Start with lock core clock and 1215. Increase your core by 15 from 1200 and you will see your hash rate go up. Okay, interesting. Ergo released OCs on their Twitter the other day within Google Docs. Oh, I should probably check that out sometime. Probably save you a lot of time of throwing in thousands of numbers. And we're losing hash rate. Down to 88 from 100.5. Like there might not be an Ergo LHR unlocker yet, because even NiceHash said for theirs it's only for Ethereum. So I'm assuming NBMiner. I didn't see any documentation of them dictating it's only ETH, but we can assume so. Let's wait for another tick to see where this goes. Then we'll go back to Ethereum. I can play with Ergo and stuff sometime, but we will go back to Ethereum. And like I said, once HiveOS officially does release this, I will get a video and stuff together to show you guys how to make, mixed rigs and everything like that, running T-Rex for your non-LHR and NBMiner on only your LHR within the same rig type of thing. So we'll be looking into that for you, but we do got to wait for HiveOS to officially release this first. Actually, we could do it now. It'll probably work, but I think it'd just be better to wait till it's officially released. So we're coming up a bit, 72, but nothing too major. Well, let's go right back into Ethereum to see where we're sitting now with the old ETH. So we don't have to engage that. We'll just go back to unlocker test, flex pool, NBMiner, engage. All right, there we are. Oh, what was the settings we were using? What were we using? Anybody remember? Because I don't. Okay, now we need our Ethereum settings again. I know 1552 is okay. It was, oh wait, I put it in here. 1425, 2800. 1425, 2800. Now, what if we can get away with a little more memory on this one? Potentially. So we're back on Ethereum, 3060, version 2. Let's rock it. And, you know, it helps if I spell stuff correctly. There we go. That ergo switch was cool. Yeah, you know, there's going to be a lot more tweaking. Like yesterday with NiceHash, a lot of people were throwing out numbers. Try 8,000 memory here. Try this here. I haven't used NiceHash for 3 years, so I was definitely not familiar with it. Didn't know what I was doing. But we figured out that it was very picky. Like we found 7,500 on the memory was the best setting for that 3060 Ti. And if you went to 3,510, it dropped the hash rate. If you went from 65 down to 6,490, it would drop the hash rate. It had to be at that 7,500 while everyone else was still utilizing, you know, 8,000, 9,000 on the memory and hitting like 60 mega hash. But mine wouldn't do anything above or below the 75. And now that I'm thinking about that, I wonder if we have to use even lower memory overclocks than that 3060 Ti. I'm going to have to do more testing on that 3060 Ti of mine now, because we might have to drop it down to like 1,200 memory or 13 or something instead of where we were. So I don't know. Interesting. So what do we at here? 47.3. We're at 133. So 111 watts. This is a nice, awesome, you know, efficient setting right here. If you want to run efficient, this looks like the setting you should probably run. So let's just do some quick numbers for you guys that are just showing up. A lot of you guys already seen these numbers, but we're just going to run through it again for some of you new guys. So you can see 133 watts at the wall. The system is using 22 watts before any GPU or anything. So this GPU with mining is 111 to 112 watts, depending on the spike. We were seeing spikes to 134 last time, and we're in the high points right now. We should probably go 112 just to, you know, be a little safer. So 47.3 divided by 112, this is sitting at a 0.422 hash to watt ratio, which is really good. Previously, we were sitting at what was our previous efficient settings? Any settings, actually, for that matter. We're all in the 0.3s, 0.32, 0.31, 0.33, but we're now 0.422 or so. So we're definitely up on efficiency. We're getting higher hash rates, and we're definitely seeing, you know, less power consumption in the process. And it's a lot more stable than those previous LHR unlockers. Now, the only thing we really got to pay attention to is our shares and everything at the pool. So let's run through that also. Let's see what we're actually getting here. So I'm going to put in my miner address. And offline, online, test bench, reported. I'm still at 0 because we just turned it on. So now we got to wait for all. It's probably going to take a while for this to happen. Right now, I'm sitting at a 0 reported hash rate. So we're not mining nothing right now. It's going to take a while. But we were previously here. We went to Ergos. Now it's got to revamp. It's probably going to take 10 or 15 minutes before we're detected at the pool. But you're going to have to keep an eye on that, your currents and your averages, and then see if it, you know, it's legitly starts to match. You should be within anywhere from like 5 to 10 above and 5 to 10 lower than your reported hash rate over a 24-hour average, and means, you know, it's legit. This is actually throwing out the shares to match the reported hash rate. We tried 1580 core and 3100 memory on the 3060. No, I have not, but we can definitely give that a shot. So let's do that. Wrong screen. Hit my button because I always forget. All right, let's hit the full screen button. So what do you want? You want 1580? Okay, we're going to go 1580 and 3100. We're giving this thing a shot of memory. Oh, 31,000. Don't do that. You do not want that. That'll definitely crash. Unless, you know, we got the absolute amazing silicon lottery on the 3060 and absolute trash on the 3060 Ti. It could be one extreme to the next. You know, that's possible. But I don't think any GPU, no matter how good it is going to get away with 31,000 on the memory. At least not for the next, who knows, 20, 30 years maybe. You need to monitor it. Maybe all cards will drop too. I will change back T-Rex. Maybe need to wait HiveOS update first. What do we got going on here? Someone's having issues with something. Where is it? Steve Cochran, where are you at? Where are you at? What'd you mention? Someone added you with that. So scrolling through. Hello. 3060 went from 48 down to 18. Then a 3070 went from 62 down to 22. Tried changing OCs and restarted, but not coming back up. The other 3070s, 3060s are good still. That's interesting. I do have another 3060. Maybe I should throw that in right quick. I have that 3060. Maybe try to throw in all three actually, but I do have that other 3060, so maybe I should run them both at the same time here, seeing how we're here. Like, may as well, maybe, potentially. Do you guys want to do that? Should I throw in the second 3060 that I have and see what it looks like? I want to see what these settings are first. I want to take a peek. Take a quick peek here. 112, 112. So we're at 50.84 out of 150 watts. Those guys. Oh, I don't have this thing in here. 150 watts. 50.8. Well, I think this is the highest we've got yet. Oh, yeah, we have that 3100 memory on. That's right. And we have a higher core. But let's just have a look-see here. So 150 minus our 22. We are rocking 128 watts right now. But 50.82 divided by 128, 0.39. So we did lose some efficiency, but we're over 50 mega hash, that's for sure. I bet you there's a way we can tweak this to get around 50.0-ish. At a more efficient number is definitely a thing, but we'll see what happens. Very, very interesting stuff here. So, wait a minute. How much did I say we were using? 122, and this is software saying 119. It's fairly close. That one's within like 3-4 watts, but I think I really want to grab that other one. Let's do that. I'm going to run right quick. I'm going to grab that other 3060 and throw it alongside this and see if they'll both maintain the hash rate or not. So give me a quick second. No, this isn't the junk card. This is the 3060 version 2. The 3060 Ti, we did hit about 54 mega hash on my junk card. But this 3060 is pretty much performing better and more efficiently than that 3060 Ti. But I'm going to grab my other 3060 Ti and a riser, and I'm going to slap it onto this test bench as well. So let's just run into here. I'll go back to here so you guys can kind of see stuff. Actually, you guys can watch some crypto prices for a minute, and I'll be right back. Risers, where's all my risers? I got a riser. Uh-oh. All right, so here we go. Hopefully everything loads up here right quick. Turn the flight sheet off. We'll set our overclocks. We'll turn them both on to that efficient setting we had there and see how they do. E-dance. Oh, I also want to point out that I still had my test bench on and I plugged the PCI Express into the Ryzen. I was like, whoa, the lights turned on. I should probably shut this off first. Nothing sparked, so I got lucky there. But let's just see, let everything boot up here. See if I actually fried anything or not. If you were getting crashes, had to put LHR card on its own flight sheet and turn force PO off. Yeah, I was kind of pointing stuff out earlier. If you're mixing cards, some people seem to not have any issues while others do. So you may have to run mixed flight sheet, example, T-Rex on non-LHR GPUs, and then NBMiner on a different, on obviously your LHR ones. All right, here we are. Both GPUs are detected. Good stuff. So what, we're just going to go all here. What was that setting here? Where is my thing? So 1425, 2800. We're going to go 1425, 2800 and see what happens. Apply. Should go to both. In theory. There we go. Nice. Awesome. So NBMiner, let's engage and see what happens. LHR unlocker, MB, flexible, go. All right, connect again. Is it starting? Is it starting? It's starting. 41.0. Yes. All right. So we have liftoff. Let's just see if they'll both hash the same and see what happens. I'm not sure what NBMiners is. Let's have we can have a quick look. Because they do have a few mixed flight sheets here, actually, for LOL miner and stuff mixed. But I don't know what NBMiners is specifically. If we edit this, it should tell us. It's devices right here, no line. So you can see it's the semicolon or the quotations, devices, quotation, semicolon, space, quotation. And then the GPUs you would want to use for the LHR cards for NBMiner. And then depending if you're using T-Rex or something, you use their command versions. Okay, but let's see what we got going on here. 92.32. Engage. So remember, based on our past, well, let's turn on our power here. So based on my previous, we were saying this was using about 112 watts, right? Now this is where I can actually kind of show you how my power calculations are accurate at the wall. So we're using 112 watts. We times that by 2 for 2 GPUs. That's 224. My system is 22 watts. So 246 watts is what we should have at the wall. And look what we have at the wall. 246. To a T, the exact amount of power you should have when adding that GPU. That's how I can, tell you guys. My numbers are correct when I dictate the wall power at the wall. And you can see we are on the money, exactly 246 watts. Well, it just hit 247. But there we go. You have proof right there exactly of how I do my power consumptions and the accuracy that you have. I can really calculate now. If I put 6 GPUs on there, I times that by 112. Every third GPU, you do have to add an extra 1 watt to that number, and because of the extra power your system does use. But it's only 1 watt every third GPU, times it by the number, and that will be your total power. You can account how much power you need to build a rig based on the numbers I tried to present to you guys. Now you look at a lot of other people's numbers, like they're saying they're using a software number or this number or that number. And then you go to build your rig, you're using an extra, couple hundred watts at the wall because the numbers are wrong. So that's just another, we have proof right in front of us that I put on another GPU. It's pretty much exactly where we expected it to be based on previous aspects. But here we are, 47.5 and 47.05. How did you get this? You've been trying on my 3060 for like an hour. I don't know. I plugged them in. I'm just kidding. I'm just bugging you. But here's the settings based on whoever it was that brought this for us. But here's two cards right now. They're both at the 47 mark. One's doing slightly better, so that's good. But 1425, 2800 memory. This seems to be, based on our test that we were doing today, the most efficient setting. This is coming in at a 0.42 hash to watt ratio on your GPUs. This is the most efficient setting that we have found for this. Now, when it comes to pure hash rate, it looks like 1580 core, 1552 or so, you know, the go-to numbers. You can break 50 mega hash, but it's not as efficient. So depending on your power price and everything, you know, it's going to determine how you actually want to run these cards. I'm happy running efficient. This is the setting I'm probably going to use personally, 47 mega hash, only using 112 watts per card. That's very efficient. That is nice. Those are some nice numbers to have, courtesy of NBMiner. One card says it is offline. I can't get it online on Hive OS to mine. Try a reboot. Check your drivers. Update Hive OS. Make sure 4G decoding and everything is enabled within your BIOS. You usually don't have to enable that until you are at least a 4+ type of GPUs. It should work underneath a 4. But, you know, you never know. Maybe something's different with that. Make sure you're running on Gen 1. If Gen 1 don't work, run Gen 2. Usually I just roll with Auto. Auto seems to work just fine for me in your generation slots, but some motherboards are picky where you have to say Gen 1 or Gen 2. In a realistic world, you only need Gen 1. You're only using the ×1 speed. You're not using the faster speeds in these slots. So, yeah, I don't know. Play with all your settings. Every motherboard is different. Not going about 3060 V2 better, this or LOL F plus taunt. I don't know. I'm really enjoying this 3060 V2. I don't promote the dual mining thing. I don't think it's as profitable as some people are telling me it is. It used to be very profitable, but like you're barely getting by when you're getting 0.44 TON per day based per gigahash. Now it's down to like 0.1. It's 75% lower than what it used to be, but somehow I don't know if the price skyrocketed lately, but I can't see it being profitable at this time because the difficulty is so high. But maybe it is. I haven't tried it again for a while, but I don't really dual mine. I just direct mine stuff. And I have yet to try lithium. I should probably do that because, again, you know, a lot of you guys are saying that is actually really profitable, and it could moon in the future. You know, it's a possibility, but I have yet to try that one out. Swap card with another 5600 XT and rig to see if card cable or riser dead. Oh yeah, very good point. Maybe it's a dead riser. It's usually always something simple and easy is to fix. And risers is one of the leading causes of undetected GPUs or sometimes detecting the GPU, stuff like that. Bro, dial the mem down to 2400. 28 may not be stable long term. 2400 rock solid stable with same hash rates. That's true, but like I said, I've always been running these two GPUs with 28 to 3000 memory, like always. So I know they can support this, but maybe they can't support it in LOL Miner itself. So we could tune it down a little bit, see what it does. We'll turn it down. Let's do 26 then, see what happens to our hash rate. Save. Bam. Engage. Oh, then it's cool. All right, I'm going to put it back. You know what? Just for that, I'm going to go to, let's try 3000 because why not? Let's take this to 3. 3000 on the memory. Let's see if we get a little more hash rate now. Like I said, these things can do 31, 32. I believe it's 33 when they start to crash and stuff. I believe. Oh, never mind. Cancel that. It's not handling 3000. It's crashing right now. It's crashing right now, guys. It's crashing. Save it. Save it. Can we save it or do we miss it? Are we too late? Did we save it? Did we save it? Oh, restart. Okay, maybe we're good. Do we have to reboot? I think we're okay. 3000. It didn't like 3000. It might be an NBMiner thing because I could get away in T-Rex and LOL Miner both with 3000 on the memory, but I guess not here. That's okay. 28's okay. Let's just see if we get our hash rates back. Oh no, we're gonna have to reset. We broke it. We broke it. At least one of them we broke. All right, we need a restart. Sorry. Sorry, 3060s. You failed me. I tried to show you that you guys could handle it, and you just let me down. What is this? What is this? All right, well, we're going to wait for those to reboot. Hey, old 007 mining tactics. What's going on? What's happening? What's everyone doing? You guys rocking this testing out or what? I'm sorry, I don't have any 3070 Ti's and 3080 Ti's and I guess even 3080s. I could never bring myself to purchasing LHR GPUs at this point in time. I guess it doesn't matter. I'm very curious how long it's going to take. I bet you we're going to see a little used market scalper price increase on LHR cards at this point. There may be a slight bump, but I really don't think people are buying them. You know, some people might be excited. Yes, fully unlocked now. I can buy any GPU I want. They're probably running out buying every GPU they can. I still don't encourage anyone to do that. Your memory clock depends on your, yeah, that's true, your core clock. Go to Rabid Discord and find the run command in general chat. Yeah, it's in my Discord also. I can't post it here. I apologize in advance. I can't post it. It's also in my video. I don't know, some of you guys say, I'm going to click on my video here. Oh, I can't see it. I'm going to have to go to YouTube and find it. YouTube. Watching YouTube. Engage. I'm just going to turn down the volume because you guys probably don't want that right now. But yeah, like I'm clicking on the description. It's all right here. HiveOS run command. You guys can't see that on my screen. That's too small. Let's see if I can. Let's try this one. Oh no. My Streamlabs. Okay, I thought my thing all messed up. But you can see the run command right here. All the way from miner stop down to miner start. You need this whole command in here from miner start to miner stop. Right click this, copy, and it should work. Now I'm just going to make sure. So some of you guys are saying you're not getting the whole thing. I just popped it up in my web browser. Let's bring up Notepad. I'm going to paste it. Let's see. Miner stop, yada yada yada, miner start. So yeah, the whole thing is here. So it's working straight out of the description right here. I just did it. So are you just maybe because it is showing up, you see in a link right here, maybe you guys are just trying to copy that. I do have the little semicolon, so you need it right from miner stop all the way down to miner start. You need the whole thing. So maybe that'll help some of you guys that may be having issues, but I just confirmed you can copy and paste this link. It's working. There we go. So hopefully, you know, that helps some of you guys right there. But the link is right there. The link is broken for real? Where? Space, miner stop. TT. Oh, wait. Is this not here? Hold on. Let me check. Let me check this again. Maybe you guys are right. Maybe that is missing the dots there. Where is my Discord? General. Engage. You guys may be right. I may be wrong 100%. Where is the link now? Widget, GitHub. Oh, I see what's going on. Yeah, interesting. No, that's not the command I used either. But it looks like there are a couple commands, different variations rolling around that seem to be working. Where's the one I used? Right. Yeah, I used this one right here. Okay, I got an idea. I'm gonna put this in chat in 2 steps, and hopefully it works. So this is going all the way. So you guys be ready for this and have Notepad or something open so you can copy this part and the second part. So right after this part, there's going to be a space and then the second part. So try this. Hopefully this works for you guys. All right. So there's the first part, the complete first part. And then this is the second part. So hopefully you guys can copy both parts and put them together. So right after the first, oh no, there's ... there also. Okay, that's not going to work, guys. That's not going to work. Yeah, come to the Discord. I'm going to pin this. I'm going to pin this straight in the general chat just for, you know, a couple hours for people to get in there. It's not even letting me pin it. Why? Pin. There we go. Pin message. There, I pinned it right now. So if you come into the Discord, join the Discord, link in the description, you know, come straight in and you should see the pin command right up. You just click the jump feature right here. Click the jump feature. It'll take you right to it and then just copy this. But link is in the description. Join the Discord. It's right there, pinned in general. And I'll leave it there for a couple hours for you guys. So I apologize in advance that it's not working. I'm sorry. Darn you. Thanks, YouTube. But hopefully that helps you guys out there in a way. Use pastebin. YouTube always gonna, yeah. Yeah, it's correct. Mundo. Okay, connect. Are we working now? Are we up and running? Or are we still broken here? Did I wreck this completely? No. No. Whoa, what did I do? Oh, man. I broke it. I gotta re-SSH in again. Stop it. All right, here we go. Finally. Whoa, we're only getting 18 mega hash on the top one. What's going on? We broke it. We broke it. We definitely broke it. Okay. We might have to do another you know, I'm going to shut the miner off first. Let's just try a miner restart and then we'll try another restart. But this is some of the issues I think some of you guys are reporting is a hash rate dropped on one. So let's see if we can fix this. You couldn't update the drivers. It may be very busy. You may have to try a couple times over a period of time. Hive OS may be getting hammered on with people trying to update and all this stuff, and the servers could be busy. GitHub is probably busy. All right, let's try this again and see what happens. Miner off, engage. Maybe it's a riser. It could be a riser issue too. We'll see. But let's see if this starts to work. Any errors in the loading? Nothing so far. Everything looks fine. Light cache build. Yeah, Hive is definitely getting hammered by everybody. And Nice Ash is probably like, well, at least people talked about us for one day. Whoa, 0 meg. Okay, we wrecked something. I may have to do a riser check or something. But that's that first GPU. It would be cool to see all this traffic. That would be cool. Kind of like how they show the gas fees and where people are going and how much they're spending. Oh, I can't remember the name of that website. It's kind of funny just to watch sometimes. As the pile of people and they're going to whatever gate entrance. Yeah, we're having some issues here, guys. We're having some issues. We'll let it tick one more and see if it's going to come up. Oh, it's not locking. 1882. What? What? We got different settings going on here. 14th. I don't know. Let's see. Looks like we have different, even though it's saying it's the same overclock in here, we have different settings going on. That's interesting. You guys notice that? Even though Hive is telling us we got the same, we may just have to, let's just adjust this. We're going to go 0, save. Okay. Now I'm going to go back to 1425 again. And see what happens. Loaded with errors, loaded with errors. All right. Let's see. Wait for a tick. 1882. Come on. Let's see if that did anything. That's also saying fan 0. Fan 0. Yeah, it's still busted. NVIDIA applied with errors. All right, I'm just going to shut it off. Hard shut. Instead of software soft shut off, I'm just going to directly kill the power supply. Bam. All right, look what happens. We put 3,000 memory on it, and this thing just cratered on us. So I'm just going to let this do its thing for a bit. I just did a hard reset. I'm going to let it degenerate its power here, and then I'll turn the power supply back on and see if that fixes anything. Go back to the test bench. It's still thinking it's online. It takes a little couple seconds here. Send you that one too. Looking forward to LO. Yeah, I imagine LOL miner T-Rex. You know, maybe this is an ongoing thing. Tomorrow morning, I'm going to wake up and you guys are going to be like, T-Rex just dropped 100% on locker. And then the next day, LOL miner dropped 100% on locker. And then Phoenix miner and Team Black miner. And I've never tried Team Black. Have you guys used Team Black miner at all? I have not even looked at it. I just see updates popping up in HiveOS. That's as far as I've come to checking it out. All right, so let's see if it's working. De-energize. All right. Power is back on. Let's see if this is going to work or not now. Interesting. Wait for it to come online to do its thing. We should get a connection thing here soon. Hopefully. Or we melted everything. That could be. No, we're good. It's just going to take a little bit of time to get everything back up and rolling. All right, connect. Did I have the miner already on or did I disconnect it? I don't remember. Yeah, our flight sheet's on, so we should be good. There we go. Let's see what happens. Let's make sure everything's looking correct here. 14, yep. All right. Okay. Who thinks it's going to work this time, or is it still broken? Let me know. What are you guys' thoughts? Enabled LHR on locker, enabled one. Okay, it enabled it on 0 and 1. Okay, it looks like I think we were fixed up now. Yeah, we got our lock core clocks in there, both at 1425. Nice. Fans at 65. We got our memory locked in. Slight hash rate difference, but we're definitely not at 0 or 15 where we initially started. So I think we're all back up and good again. So I just gave her a hard reset. Let all the power and everything degenerate out. I did make sure my risers and everything were tight. I played with every little power cable initially at first, and then I turned it back on. So looks like we fixed that issue. So we're back. We're alive. We're all good. No need to panic. Relax. Good times. We like blowing stuff up, though. We usually blow something up when we're testing stuff at least once. There's nothing wrong with it. You know, they're made to do that. Well, they're probably not. You're probably not supposed to be doing that stuff, but we do it anyway, and they're fine. There we go. They're both at 47 again. Nice. All right. Rocking it. Rocking it. So now what? We're still at 244 to 246 at the wall. Perfect. Our numbers are still adding up the way they should. Nice. So now what? Let's see. Well, actually, let's think about this for a minute now. Let's think about this. We're doing 47. 47. I believe the other one will pick up. We're just going to go 47 point. Oh, look at our total mega hash. We're using 94.64. We're doing 94 mega hash here. So we're almost at a 3080 in terms of hash rate with two of these. Our power consumption is 245. Subtract 22. We're at 223 watts. We're slightly under the power of a 3080. Now, depending where you pick these up, you may be able to pick up two 3060s cheaper than a single 3080. Now, prices are coming down everywhere, so I don't have no idea. But this is looking pretty good. Not too bad. 2850 memory. We got to push it a little more. We're at 28. Let's give it another 50, right? Because why not? Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's give it another 50. It can take it. Save. Engage. The first crash wasn't good enough. We have to do it again. The 3070 Ti is a rock star now. Yeah, that's awesome. You know, maybe I should try to get one. I can't actually. No, I can't afford anything right now. I getting some. I'm trying to get you know, some more CPUs in. As you guys know, I've been talking about a lot of, what is it, 10 3900Xs and two 5950Xs. So 12 complete CPU mining rigs is what I'm trying to get in here. So that's going to be sweet. I'm going to be busting out some Raptorium and some Bitorium solo blocks once everything rolls in. I don't know what kind of hash rate would that be. So altogether, that put me at 18 3900Xs, three 5950Xs, and two 3950Xs will be my CPU mining farm. That's not bad. That's a nice chunk of hash rate. Uh, 47.5. Yeah, they're both at 47.5 now. We're hitting 95.11. Nice. We seem to be kind of stable. That's what's up, Rabid. Yeah, that's what's up. Those CPUs are gonna be going crazy. Everyone is downloading NVIDIA drivers, so it's slow. Yeah, just hang in there, guys. Keep trying to do your updates and stuff. Eventually, like that. If you guys saw my video this morning, I went through the same process. I was getting errors everywhere. I thought it was my H110 board that I threw onto a test bench earlier to try and test NiceHack, but it wasn't the issue. I put it on my test bench legitly, and I was like, oh my gosh, it's still not working. What's going on? You know, this is released. It's top news. I got to try to show people how to do this, and it wasn't working for me. But you just laid in there. I tried a couple more times, and it finally went through. So the network is very congested. Everyone's trying to update HiveOS drivers, point to the GitHub link. So keep that in mind. Everything's just very busy right now, but it will work. It'll go through. Managed to do mine 12 hours ago here in the EU. Oh, really? You got this all? This has been out for that long now? I didn't even know. I just woke up and everyone is blowing up Discord. I was like, whoa, what's happening? But that's awesome that you did this 12 hours ago before anybody knew about it. So that's sweet. HiveOS needs better servers. They make way too much money to have these issues. Yeah, wait till HiveOS is officially updated. Then, you know, we're probably going to see some outages again. Let me try it in Shell. Yeah, give it a shot. What do we got here? I trade you 6 Hive cards for those CPUs. Mike Baldwin. 6 Hive cards for those CPUs. Oh, it's crazy. North America woke up and boom. Yeah, it's 2 days in a row. You know, I wake up, make my coffee, check YouTube comments and stuff, answer to see what you guys are talking about and bottom my videos, and then explosions. LHR 100% unlocked. NiceHash. Yesterday I was like, oh my gosh, you serious? Okay, I'll try NiceHash again. And then, you know, again, today I wake up, I'm like, all right, let's just relax, talk about NiceHash and the test I'm doing to see if it's legit. And boom, explosions, DMs all over. NBMiner dropped 100%. Oh my gosh. So now I'm expecting tomorrow, we're probably going to wake up and you guys will be pointing out that T-Rex has it, or, you know, LOL miner, who knows, some other LHR 100% will be out there next. Maybe there's 120. We're going to start working on 20% boosts at this point. I'm just kidding. Imagine if they did though. You're now getting 60 mega hash on a 3060. NVIDIA lied all along. Like, whoa. I'm just kidding. But imagine the stuff. That's insane. I flooded the Discord servers yesterday. Yeah, mining tactics. That's crazy. That's crazy. But yeah, here we are. Here's the official numbers. The nice efficient settings. 95.11 mega hash on these two 3060s. 47.5 each. Yes, we can get 50 mega hash on them. It's less efficient, so do whatever you want. This is the settings I'm personally going to use myself. And if you don't know what these settings are, that is 1425 on the core, 28 to 2850. You know, keep in mind your card may crash, but 2800 is good. I might go back down to 2800, but we'll see. But yeah, 2800 to 2850, 1425 core. Now you can bump your core up. You will potentially get more mega hash. Let's do that actually. Let's do that. We're going to go up to 1550 because why not? Let's go 1550 just to see what happens here. Okay, so we bumped her up to 1550. We can see our power going up a decent amount. No, not too. Yeah, actually it is. 266 now from 246. So we went up an extra 20 watts. So that's 10 watts per card, I'm assuming. No, I am not on 240 volt right now. My test bench is running on 120 volt. If NiceAsh can steal from its users, Flex Cool Pool can ban. Oh, crazy. I won't use. Oh, I see what's going on. Yeah. Increment of plus, 15 increments. So what would that be? 1550 isn't really a divisible by 15 number, but we're at 49.22, so it doesn't matter. We're almost at 50. But yeah, let's do that. 15 and 15. So what would that be? 15 times 3 would be 45. 15 times 4. So I guess 1560 would be the proper number to use. So let's go 1560 because I believe 45 was the one before it, or 35 or something. So we're going to go 1560. So it's divisible by 15, which is what they recommend. But remember, they're also recommending locking your core clock all the time. But we don't need to do that stuff anymore. Look at that. 2 GPUs and we're like rock solid in the power. A little jump there. But like we're not bouncing. We're bouncing 10 to 15 watts on a single card doing its LHR unlocking thing. And now we have 2 GPUs on here and our power is pretty stable. So that's a big plus moving out. So yeah, we're at 50 now, 100.2 mega, 100 mega hash. We're at 100 mega hash, 100.2 guys. We're on par with a 3080 right now. Now in terms of power, 270. Ooh, 270. 270 minus 22. So we're at about 248. So 248, that's about what my EVGA 3080 FTW3 non-LHR card does do. It's about this. So we're on par here. Now it just comes down to, do you have enough motherboards for everything? Do you care about density versus, we just crashed, guys. Oh no, we did it again. Let's just bring this down. Let's just go 2600 just because. We broke it. We broke it again. Oh dear. So are we gonna have to do the whole reset thing again? We broke it. There you go, failure. Your memory is way too high. Yeah, well, we're at 2850. We need 28. It doesn't want to go past that. We need 28. But let's see if we saved it. We're at 26 now. We thought we saved it last time, but we're probably broken. We probably got to do another hard restart. And yeah, we're all messed up. Look at that. We can already tell. 1882, 1560, yeah, we're all over the place. We're broken. I'm just gonna kill the power supply again. Goodbye. Power supply gone. All right, I shut it off. Too much memory. It doesn't like that 2880. 27 should be good. I don't know if it's an NBMiner thing because I could run 28 to 3 with T-Rex and stuff, but that's okay. We'll go 27. 27 seems good. It should be stable with that. I just got to wait for everything to de-energize now, and then we can turn it back on, and hopefully we're back up. Why username is user password is 1. Why username? Oh, you're telling. Oh, why is it? Your default username and everything. So your default username is user in SSH and your default password is 1. But it is recommended to change that. Don't just leave it at that forever. On my test bench, it's left like that forever because it's not on all the time. But you know, it is recommended to change your username and password every time. Better hit my sub button if you guys are newer to the channel. Just check it out later on. Hit that subscribe, thumbs up, bell notification to be notified for future videos. Right on, Jay. Thanks, will do. Darn, now I need to set this up miner and run my 3060 Ti's to your wallet. What, you're going to run something to my wallet? He said he can't get in shell in a box. Oh, okay, I missed that. Sorry. So let's run through the shell in the box then right quick. So you click the little icon up here. Shell in a box. Goes to your IP and everything. We're doing a new one so you can see everything from scratch. Oh. It helps if your rig is on. I forgot we were resetting this. So there we go. So now the rig's restarting. So you don't have to redo anything. You can just hit the reload button. It will be, oh, I just kicked my camera over. Awesome. Awesome. So we're just going to hit the refresh here a couple times until this is detected. And then we can SSH in. It's thinking about it. So I think it's almost here. Do 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 do. There we go. So we have shell the box. We go user 1. Got to push enter each time, and then you're in. And then to see your miner, you just type in miner right here, and there we go. We're engaged. Let's see if we're back up and running the way we should be. I'm going to close out the other one. See, now we have a new one now. And see what happens. Are we back up? We good to go? Crash number 2. Engage sometime. There we go. There we go. Built. Yes, all the DAGs are building up. Rolling in flex pool. And come on, give us our first ticker so I can see my clocks. Well, no, there we go. Everything's locked. Everything's the same. We're good. Everything's good. Whoa, this one started at 50 right off the get-go. GPU number 1 is like, I'm not messing around. I'm just going. I'm going for it right out of the gate. He doesn't even want to ramp up. He's ready to roll. That's good. That one's just ready to go. Cool. Good stuff. Oh, you guys can't even see what I'm pointing out there. All right, we'll go back to that. Okay, so there we are. Everything seems to be wrapped up, rolling, and good to go. So we've been online for a little while here. I got to get, videos and everything recorded. So hopefully this helped you guys out in any way. If you haven't seen my other video, be sure to check it out. I appreciate all you guys for coming out and checking out this live stream. I will see you guys all on the next one. And
Rabid out.